video, and we are about to change over to the Raiders. Now, the Raiders did a lot in the offseason, and we're about to go look at that roster right now. So, go over to share and manage files, and we'll pull up one of these rosters, which would be the Madden 23 roster update. And I'm gonna go mess around and throw that in. And here we go.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
The Raiders.
Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
Let's start in the regular season. Let's turn some pre-existing injuries off. Make sure everybody's healthy for week 1. And we're gonna go mess around and look at this roster to see where we need adjustments. See where we can get better. I know their O-line is atrocious.
The
Okay.
Home tab is your franchise dashboard.
So obviously we're reworking the season is going to be played in the same year that stuff's going on, but the rosters are going to be completely different. That's something. So let's go look at this. Let's go look at this roster. So, the biggest addition they had would be, Devontae Adams and Chandler Jones. But where else did they get anybody? I can't really... Rock Ya-Sin, they got him from the Colts. But besides that, a really young roster. Besides Derek Carr... and Chandler Jones, and really, it looks like right now our top 4 players that we're gonna need this year. Max Crosby's, these two together, I just feel like are gonna be a terror. But we'll see. We'll definitely see what it is all made of. But in week 1, we're going up against Lamar Jackson and that crew. But of course, sorry for that cough, but of course we are going to check to see if we have any gaps that I need, and it's already telling me off the bat I need a right tackle. So, we gotta look around, see what... Yeah, we're definitely gonna need a right tackle this year, and maybe a right and a left outside linebacker. All right, so what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna trade Amir Abdullah and a second rounder next year. And I'm just gonna try to bring in somebody who's young but up and coming. I'm almost thinking like a Penei Sewell, but somebody that could develop over time. You know, somebody in anywhere from the 79 to 80 range, you know, Penei Sewell. It doesn't even come close. Okay. I think the Lions sent a message there that he is untouchable. And there's no one really else that I could develop over time, because most of these right tackles are anywhere from 23 to 33. So there's really not that much time. But here's a thought. Could I grab a left tackle and throw them at right tackle? Like an Andrew Thomas. I almost feel like a second rounder for him is too much. Exactly. Even a third rounder might have been a lot. Okay, so that's one thing we got off the board. That right tackle position is solid. Okay. Now, let's go and try to find... I need to see what kind of defense they run. Okay. Okay, so I just need another corner. A left outside linebacker, that's a power rusher. Okay. Alright, so that's my first thing. I need a left outside linebacker, that's a power rusher. So let's go see who is a left outside linebacker and that we know has some pass rushing power to him. So left outside linebacker. Travis Gibson.
This is the player card. Here you can see your strengths and weaknesses by looking at your archetype ratings.
Nope, I need a power rusher. Okay. I'm just trying to find the right fit. Because if I can get a power, like, oh, Van Ginkel. Nah, see, a power rusher, though. A power rusher would go a long way. That's a speed rusher, too. This would be ideal. Can I get a Rashawn Gary? This would be crazy if I could pull this off. Okay, what do the Packers need? They need a wide receiver. Okay. How about Demarcus Robinson? Okay, they don't want him. They think he's trash. Okay. Uh, Brian Edwards, do you like him better? No, you don't like him either? I'm not giving up Renfro. I'm not giving up Renfro. That's for damn sure. So, it looks like I'm gonna have to give you a pick. Okay, what about a second rounder for Rashawn? What is that? What is that, like a screw you type of thing? Okay. Got me a third of the way there, so let's throw in a third rounder and see if we can get halfway there. Or more than halfway there. Okay. This should not be this much harder. If I add them, how much more? No, didn't go up that much. Okay. That's a package. That's a package. But we get Rashawn Gary on the Raiders, and we don't have to give up any first rounders to do it. So we still currently are holding our first round picks. And I don't know if you guys are gonna call me crazy for this, but is Derek Carr worth $22 million? And there's a name out there possibly that might be Raiders territory depending on if they would want to make a trade. That team that I am talking about is the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, are they willing to give up Trevor Lawrence plus multiple picks? Now, multiple first round picks. So we're talking one, two first rounders for Derek Carr and Trevor Lawrence. What am I
This
doing?
player's development trait is hidden.
He hasn't even played 500 downs yet. That was a stupid theory. I'm not doing that. But seriously though, I don't know if Derek Carr is worth this much money. I think this O-line needs to get moved around a little bit. So we're gonna go get two great offensive linemen for these two first round picks. The first one's gonna be a guard, or yeah, either a guard or a center. 32, too old. Too old. Too old. Not good enough. Not good enough. Too old. Frank Ragnow. First rounder. Yep. We're beefing up this whole line because we are definitely going to need it. Left guard. Okay. Alright, we might have to go and get a left guard instead of a right guard. No, we're gonna go and grab a right tackle. I need a right tackle. I want a very good right tackle. I want him at a reasonable age. 27, Ramcheck, that works. You want my first next year? This will work. This will work with me. Get off the Saints, get off of the rebuilding, come win a championship. Oh, come win a championship, Ryan. Bruh, what do y'all need? Strong safety. One and 2 4s. So we get Ryan Ramczyk on the roster. And now this offense is now looking like an absolute masterpiece. Only thing I'm gonna go do is go sign a backup tight end, and we will be ready to go. Looks like we're signing Gronk. 1 year, $5 million deal. Almost a 90 overall backup. That ain't bad, man. That ain't bad. And here we go. First game of the year. Up against Baltimore. Lamar Jackson's in town. What'd it do?
Tonight, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option.
Let's go. We got a big stop.
To start tonight. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
No. Let's go. Max Crosby with a negative 2-yard loss.
2 yards the loss, and now
The Raider defense is showing up early in the year. Where's Lamar? Spy Lamar.
I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked
Go down.
right there. Didn't even have a
And
chance
we
to
get a stop
going.
and we get off in 4th down.
Down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 5 yards, and that means they come up short.
We gotta try to block this. Let's try to block this.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that.
That returner ain't good.
Sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start. Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
Here we go.
The Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Throwing to start the drive. Carr.
Oh, he was there all day.
There, and it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now Carr. And this one incomplete.
Damn.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd
They got
down.
me. They got me all over the place.
Incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th
Damn
down.
it. I don't want my quarterback taking hits.
Good enough for the first.
Not sure I agreed with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agreed with his decision to run it. He picked up that big 1st down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And across midfield he goes.
Josh Jacobs is going to be a 2,000-yard rusher this year.
That, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
Play action. Now it's Carr. And his throw is incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Carr throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams.
Let's go.
And he's going to be taken down with
The new
1st
acquisition
down at the
is over here
31-yard
making
line.
plays, y'all.
Carr. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time.
Why is
Separation,
Josh
that's what's gonna make the
Jacobs
play
got so
successful.
low
That time there was
fatigue?
very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 1st and goal from the 6. Now Carr again.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams there to make the grab. And the Raiders are on the board here first in the season opener. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that stuff.
Hi.
Oh, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all.
You're out?
Right? This is not the way it's supposed
Are
to
you
be.
okay?
But what you just described, that's team football.
You seem mad.
You get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You say, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Yeah.
James Prochet to return.
I still have to get like another
And he takes this
whole
near the
thing out
25,
of
just a
stuff
little
too.
pass there, call it the 26.
Are you okay?
The Raven offense set at the line for this
Little
next
what?
drive. They went 3 and out on their first
Oh,
drive of
okay.
the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive
That's
number
good.
2, 1st and 10.
It's not good.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a
Okay,
couple here.
well,
2nd down.
Are you coming right here, or do you got to get gas
the draft
first?
class for this offense. It's highlighted by a first-round pick who provides a much-needed boost to their offensive line.
Okay.
And you and I both know it's the kind of pick that doesn't often get a
All right,
fan
I'll
base
see you
really
soon.
excited. But I know who is excited. The
Love you too.
quarterback. He won't get hit as much, and that should improve
Have
the
a
rest of
good
the offense as well.
night.
I have to imagine many a defensive coordinators had a sleepless night trying to game plan ways to
Okay.
slow down Lamar
All right,
Jackson.
I love you. I'll see you
What
soon.
do you think is the most effective way
All
to
right,
try
bye.
to do it?
Well, you've got to be a little counterintuitive because normally you're sitting on the wide receiver one, aren't you? But with Lamar Jackson,
Sorry,
I'd sit on the
guys.
tight end.
My
He loves to
fault.
throw into the middle
All
of
right,
the
here we
field,
go.
loves that position as his number one target. Take
I'll
that
read.
away and hope you have a corner who can stand up man-to-man against a speed guy on the perimeter.
After 7-0.
I mean, they've gotten a few dink and dunk plays, but besides that, it's really, we're really handling Lamar really well. Former NFL
From the gun,
MVP.
Jackson.
Let's
His
go.
throw incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open
I really
target,
need Max
the
Crosby
coverage
to
was
get
too
an X
good.
factor.
That one falls incomplete.
That would be awesome for this year.
On third down, Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
He's short.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going
He's
out of
short
bounds.
by
A
a
gain of
yard.
8 there on the play.
He's
And
short
it'll be
by a
fourth
yard.
down. They'll run for it. It's
No.
Edwards. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark
He
looks
didn't
a
get
little
it.
short.
He didn't get it.
there. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing
Throwing
so
it down
hard
Waller.
to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, and they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at
That's
the
a
end
really
and
good
pass
play
them
to
up.
have,
You wanna make
though,
sure you
in a
moderate what you're
playbook.
doing along the way, and then go for the big
A
finish.
slot wide receiver
To throw
screen.
again
No
on
one would
second
ever
down.
think of
Carr.
that.
He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs.
Josh
And he'll be
Jacobs
upended at the
needs to
33
have
following a gain of
something.
3. And guess what? It brings up third
That
down.
boy is cold as ice. No!
First one that's intercepted. Picked
Are
up
you,
by Marcus
bruh, no
Williams.
way you have this. Marcus Williams in his first game
Well,
with
that's
the
a drop kick
Ravens
right there.
gets a
Not
pick.
really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs.
And
It's
I
gonna come
think
down the hands of the
everybody
wrong
is
team.
ready for Lamar.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the
Even
option.
though
And
Lamar
he's
is
gonna
not
be
what we
stopped
need to be
at
worried
about the
about. It's that
37.
little
Solid run
read
on first
option
down, gain of
handoff that's
7,
getting
leaves him with a
us.
second and 3.
But if we slant inside and if we play contain, we
Off
should
the
be
play
straight.
fake, here's
But
Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football.
Oh, no.
That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better
How is he
athleticism,
not fumbling
great
that?
hand-eye coordination.
Lamar
guys who
just
know how
got
to control their
popped.
bodies when they run their routes.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Jackson going to hold on to it again.
How's he not
4
fumbling
yards
the
there on
ball,
keeper, but
man?
still going to bring up a third down. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards.
Come on, that's not
Edwards tried to
nothing.
push forward, but
Nothing.
unsuccessful.
You
They
stop.
stop him short of the marker. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They're going for it with Dobbins.
He's short again.
Gonna get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Derek Carr and the Raiders set for their next possession. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, is that interception?
That
Even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, is that always
all
stick in the
these
back
throws
of
that
your
I've
mind a
been
little bit?
getting
For the best ones,
have been
it just
relatively
upsets them
open, except
that
for
they
that
did
pick
that
that I
because
threw.
they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit.
You know what the problem is? Derek Carr don't have
maybe
the.
throw another touchdown.
I mean, I don't know what his throw power
He's
is.
looked pretty good to this point.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little
Oh, Devontae Adams, huge play. Let's celebrate.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Devontae, touchdown, 76 yards.
76 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And he is into the
get the
end
2.
zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
We get the 2-point conversion with Derek Carr.
And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look,
Here we
let's
go.
face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take
Deshaun
the ball
Watson and the
Remember way
Browns
back when
went
Joe
into
Namath against the Giants
went into Kansas City and lost
Joe
in
had
week
his knee on
1.
first, they thought he couldn't run it.
Sean Watson looks like he
Nobody
threw a
counted
few
for him. He
picks.
practically walked into the end zone.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout.
New England
Major
defeats
players.
Miami
The
and
Raven
Tyreek
offense
Hill
set
and
at the
them
line for this next drive.
in that shootout,
Here's
looks
Jackson.
like.
Hate to see this. Week 1 of this. And it's a fumble.
Let's go. We knock it out finally.
And his
Diablo
guys are gonna
picks
take
it up.
At the 31-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Carr's throw taken in by Adams.
Let's
And
go.
inside the 20 before he's brought down. And quickly they get to the line. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Carr now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Here's Carr.
Devontae Adams, 3rd touchdown in the opening game. And that Fresno State connection is no bull crap.
So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Let's go. Back on defense. I don't think they're going to take a knee. I don't think they're going to take a knee, Brandon.
And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so
I think they're going to try to take a shot, and they can't. They probably should call a kneel now. Let's see if they do. And they don't. They come out in 3 wide. Come on, Max. Turn me up.
After the sack on 1st
Nope.
down, Jackson.
Nope. And he gets out of it.
Check this down to Dobbins out of the
And we
backfield.
tackle him in bounds.
Get to the 29-yard
16
line, brought down
seconds
there.
left in the half.
Now the Raiders gonna burn
Up
their
22
third
to
and
nothing
final timeout
in the opener.
as they stop it with
Let's send
16
a blitz.
seconds to go in half half number 1.
Let's go after Lamar. Let's go. Let's go.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And they will get to him behind the line, but they're out of timeouts, remember, and the clock continues to wind down.
And that's the half.
So we reach halftime. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action.
And we get the ball to start the second half, and here we go.
Factors, we are back underway in the second half.
Get it out to the 29-yard line.
Of the 30-yard line.
And here we go. Devontae Adams already has those 3 first half receiving touchdowns. And hell, I might have to go back to him again.
Closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them.
Oh!
More to their lead.
He was double covered and still almost pulled that in.
Decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it. I think that was good strategy there, trying to go
absolutely
right back to him after the
insane.
last completion, but this time the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Set. Yeah, set. Go. Boom. Let's go. Devontae.
Do a one-play tutty.
Big play there for the Raiders.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off Week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Carr now on first down. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. It is incomplete.
I tried for you, Rapido. I tried, man.
Break that one up. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set. Go.
Throwing now is Carr.
Underneath. Nope. It's not, still not there. Come on, Hunter. Get open. Oh, and he can't. Marlon Humphrey bats it down, and he says, "Give me that." That's disrespectful. Marlon Humphrey said that's disrespectful. It's okay. Devontae thinks it's disrespectful. You leave him that wide open, and he gets his 4th touchdown of the game. And it's a rout in Vegas. Get the poker chips out.
So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their campaign as they add on here.
And partner, you know NFL coaches
are
thinking about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way this season started out.
Let go.
Carr will look to throw.
Oh, he batted it down. So I'm up 4 touchdowns going into the second half, really, because that drive was very quick.
Somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, it's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
I had to do the one-play tutty for Lapido.
That's GG's Pack Your Bags Ravens.
Pack your bags, Ravens, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
But you know, they got a man named Lamar Jackson, Lapido, so I don't know. That man's never out of it.
Jackson. And he's got his receiver.
Just like that, he starts throwing dots. But you know, we have to quiet Lamar down. See what I'm saying? We gotta quiet him down. He's his own drum. He beats to his own drum. That's, you see Max trying to get the crowd hype, knowing that we gotta finish this, knowing that it's a 60-minute battle. And Clellan Farrell is trying to break in, and Diablo comes in for the sack. And Jackson hits the turf once again.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process
is his
motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on
cover 3. Buzz 2. Let's press.
Gets his first NFL sack. Another try after the first down sack.
Oh! Sammy Watkins got open for an 11-yard gain there.
The Raiders call on a nickel.
We'll see what happens next.
Now it's Jackson.
And it's a pick. It's a breakup. I thought it was going to be a pick because I was holding play ball on that the whole way. But we'll see. We'll see if I can get back here. And Justin Tucker hits a frickin' dart from about 60 yards, almost. 59.
Some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal.
Here comes Phillips back with the return. And he gets out to the 23-yard line.
I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Out comes Devontae Adams in the offense for their next drive.
Damn right, here comes Devontae Adams in that offense. He's been our whole offense today.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow,
Waller.
that's a really big game.
Darren Waller, welcome to the party, my friend. Forgot about our security blanket.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Let's go.
Got a man, it's Darren Waller.
Darren Waller, hello again.
Inside the 30. A big play there for the Raiders.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just
Here we
let
go.
receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Oh, that was almost a pick.
Nearly a turnover, but
That was almost a pick.
Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there.
Come on.
As soon as he got
Where is he?
inside the pocket,
Oh, I'm
he
getting
could
out of the
take off
pocket.
and run for yardage.
Oh, I'm getting out of the
Often
pocket.
happens now with these quarterbacks.
And Waller, touchdown. I found him. Oh, no, but our left tackle goes down.
Darren Waller, 29 yards, and the Raiders are pulling
That
on.
might be a big loss, guys. I need Colton Miller. I need you to be healthy, my guy. You can't go into this year having hurt individuals now. Bruce Sternum. All right, he'll be straight next week. That's fine. We're up 35-3. He should be straight for next week's game. So
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
I'm curious as to what the Ravens think they're gonna do now. It's been a absolute beatdown, and I'm really worried about Lamar's future in this game because I made him fumble.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along.
I'm
and
really
scoops it
getting
up.
worried about Lamar's
Almost like,
future here,
it's almost
guys.
like baseball.
He's taking a
Guys
lot of
at bat,
hits.
People are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he will be taken down, but
Yep.
a pick up there on what's going to be the final play of
Huh?
the third quarter. So here's a
You're
1st
fine.
and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. To throw is Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
Oh, Morig lays the shoulder into the kneecap and lays him absolutely completely out.
This game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his
We gotta
passing
contain
numbers.
him.
So right now,
Gotta
the only one
contain
really
him.
applauding
Diablo.
is his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Oh, man, open down the middle of the field. And inside the 20 before he's brought
Streaming.
down. Finally, a
Madden.
first red zone opportunity for these guys. 1st and 10 at the 19. Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And Diablo
And they go the wrong way here.
It's
Knocks back
waffle
to the
food.
20.
gets another
Lose
loss.
a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. This line
Hi,
back
Waffle.
and forth, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also
There
do
we
when this
go.
game is over is thank the guys
Big
up front.
stops,
Big
big
defensive
stops.
line.
Oh, I
Kept
think
them
that was a
clean,
false
so to
start.
speak. Not letting blockers
I don't
get
think
to
that
them,
was
allowing
an
them to run to the ball
offsides.
and keep that running
Yes,
game bottled up.
that was
And that'll set
that
it
was
back 5.
offsides on the offense, not on us.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here.
I'm gonna tell you something. The Ravens ain't no pushovers. They got better.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him.
They got a lot better.
And now it brings up third down.
And we're over here smacking them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is
Lamar just don't want nothing to.
Another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards
Nothing.
passing
We
here in
don't
this game,
want
so defensively,
nothing.
pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defense.
Give me that!
It's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Lamar Jackson, pack your bags and go back to Baltimore.
And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And that's complete to Adams.
Needed that just to get comfortable. Start running out this clock.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it
Josh
around,
Jacobs
sprinting,
needs to turn
hitting
up in the
guys,
party
and
too,
look, under normal
because
situations, partner,
this
I would
boy,
expect him to come out of the game now. They've got
this
it in
boy
hand.
is tough.
But you and I have been around
This
league
boy
a long
needs to
time,
be a
and every
top
time we
5
ask
running
head
back
coaches
this
about
year.
it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just gotta give us that look.
Damn.
Like, that's what he's paid.
And they
to do.
just,
So it's a very unusual situation.
you know
I
what?
want him out,
This
they
is
tend to
fine.
leave him in.
Just do this for me. Just come back here, block for me, do this for me.
Flushed out right. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so
Ha.
short.
Okay, guys, let's see. Oh, man. Break out the red carpet. Devontae Adams to the cribbo.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally.
And we absolutely blow the top off the Baltimore Ravens.
You and I both know, protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So
And it's 42-3. And with that said, I'm going to hop into Super Sim and I'm going to jump forward. And we end up winning the game 42-10.
Points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that
And a
number of
great
points.
opening week to start the year. Devontae Adams gets 4 touchdowns in the opener.
They can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call
398 passing yards, 80 rushing yards, average yards per play.
It's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season
Was
opener.
11.3. That's
Next week
crazy.
to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they go down to defeat here in the opener, and they'll get a home date next week.
Who's watching right now? I'm just curious. Waffle and who else?
The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
Bro, I know how to use this. I'm just looking.
You should stream WW.
I can't because Ace took it. Going to next week, we're going into Pittsburgh.
Emoji grinning squinting face.
the fuck is a tandem breakout? That's facts. They're probably going to be covering. They're probably going to be doubling Devontae Adams with one over the top, so let's see what happens. We're going to go into Pittsburgh and see what happens.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports.
And they take a knee and they bring it out to the 25-yard line. And let's see who's starting. I think it might be Trubisky.
Now to take over for the first time.
And it is Mitchell Trubisky.
In his 5th season, it's Mitchell Trubisky.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in
Chandler
practice.
Jones.
Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't
See
give
if
the football away like he did last week.
back into his face here, because Trubisky's going to be having to throw that thing mad fast. And I'll tell you, we are going to be coming with the defensive line like nobody's business. This O-line is weak, and this O-line can be reckoned with. Go down. Is that Benny Snell? All the way over there, making that catch. Wow. So he's their third down back. Actually, it looks like he's their primary back. Najee Harris must have gotten hurt. Let's go. And that's, we get off the field just like that.
Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. On 4th down, the rookie Presley Harvin on to punt for the Steelers. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game.
And Phillips comes out to the 17-yard line with a loaded offense ready to take on the &1 statistically ranked defense in 2021 in the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we get a rush for 7 yards, 6 yards. And this is what we might have to do today. We might have to run the ball heavy and try to see if they can make more tackles and more plays than our O-line.
And there's a typical run by Josh Jacobs, one where as a defender, you have to make a decision about how you approach him because he's awfully physical.
Check out.
12 touchdowns on the ground last year after 7 as a rookie, and he's 1,000
and that,
each of his first 2 seasons.
That's looking pretty good right now.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Carr going to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams.
Damn.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to
big
get
catch,
the third down
Devontae Adams.
conversion.
Huge play. Now I think we got to make him look silly.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Buying time to his left.
And we overthrow Brian Edwards out of bounds, and Josh Jacobs goes down with an injury.
Jacobs, who is still down on the field, while the training staff works
Our
on
top
him.
running
We'll step
back.
aside and be right back. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
And Kenyon Drake gets the
And he's
handoff.
taken down inside the 30.
Your stuff's already ground
There
up.
by Kenyon Drake, and he's awfully tough to get on the ground. And
To
how about
ground
this
up
Raiders
for you.
backfield?
I knew you were
Certainly
going to
not
have
looking
to
for
have
much,
me
having signed
pack
Drake this
you
year,
one.
and already having Josh
Yes,
Jacobs in the backfield.
I did,
Drake,
Mom.
He's never had a 1,000-yard season.
I know, but
last
the
year in
weed
Arizona
right
was his
there
best
is
yet.
the shit that I
955
packed
yards
for
and
you
10
to
rushing
take.
touchdowns. Plus, he can catch it swinging out of the backfield.
Because I couldn't find my grinder earlier when I was looking for it, so I had to do it by hand. Yep.
Shotgun now for Carr.
Yep.
Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone.
I know.
For a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's with me because I had to light my torch. Just chill out for a second.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs.
Oh, did I get
He will be
stopped?
very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. He'll find his tight end.
Oh, I
That's
think we
wrong.
got it. We got it. TJ Watt was in
Gets this
coverage.
down
That's
to
how
the
we got
18,
that.
Good enough for a first down.
Okay, so now that I know that, I'm going to go corner route now.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr.
Oh, and I got him.
It's caught. Touchdown.
Darren Waller, touchdown.
Darren Waller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
And we get a 7-point lead to end the first quarter. In 1 second, boys.
7-0 on EA Sports.
Hey, you should finish your Cokes.
IG got to go.
Kobe.
Emoji grapes.
Get down.
Emoji melon.
Get down.
3.
Get down. Get down. Get down. Down. Down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And here we go, back in action in the second quarter. And there are 6 minutes left in the second quarter.
Out on the field, and they will send this one away. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down.
Emoji cut of meat.
Starting the drive was Snell. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Now it's Trubisky. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Max Crosby.
Getting in there for the sack. A loss of 11, and it brings up fourth down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
We get to the 49
well
return.
Done on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Thanks.
So here are the Raiders now to take over.
Right.
They got the victory last week. That was against the Baltimore Ravens. And they have the lead here as well.
Go.
On first down, Carr. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And Hunter Renfro's given them great production for a 5th-round pick. 56 catches last season. And we know he's famous for being 3rd in Renfro. But I think he's pretty good on 1st and 2nd down, too.
Being chased out.
Damn. Derek Carr takes a huge hit. TJ Watt comes in, absolutely swallows him up.
Working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Go.
To throw on 2nd and 10. This throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's got room.
Let's go.
He's going to be out down inside the
21-yard
20
gain
the
on the
15.
HB screen to Josh Jacobs.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open
Miles
space
Jack.
with big guys leading the
Set
way.
go.
On play
It
action. Now
don't and shouldn't. Oh,
pressure gets there, and he
we
goes
get
down
sacked.
just
Step
inside
onto
the
it,
20
gets
at the
in.
19. So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a 3rd and long after that sack. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 2nd down and goal. Carr eluding the pressure right.
Oh, I threw a pick. Oh, no, I threw a pick.
For the pick. And the Steelers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Can't believe I just threw a pick.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Room past the 20. As he'll take this up to the 22-yard.
They are doing a 2-minute offense.
But that clock rolling. Now Trubisky. Here's Freiermuth again. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And you can almost feel Trubisky saying, let's get to the line and hurry up. Trubisky's throw taken in by Miller. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. From the 39, Trubisky. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. Here's Johnson with a reception. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken
Max
down.
Crosby gets in for his
Max
2nd sack of the day.
Able to get in there for his 2nd
See
sack
what
of
they
the
do now.
afternoon. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Now Trubisky to throw. He'll drop it underneath here to Snell. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And Boswell's kick is good. And they are on the board. It's still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points. Not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. 2nd and 2. The final shot here before half for Carr. Steps away to his left. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So
Witherspoon kept up with him. I'm shocked. I thought I had a big play there.
Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Definitely a closer game than last
The
week.
lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. To return it, Darius Phillips. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Throwing to start the drive. Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. Oh, now Miller slow and getting.
Oh, no.
Still down on the ground. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Escaping the pressure right. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller.
Let's go, Darren Waller.
Tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Carr. Dancing to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
No way.
Just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. So we thought maybe they would have a chance to extend this lead on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
Wow.
Instead, they cough it up.
Obviously not an ideal start when you're trying to get a little separation, and I can guarantee that they talked about that in the locker room. Let's get out there.
I'm clicking onto the wrong people.
Let's try and put some points on the board and create some space.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. They go play action. Trubisky. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to
Max Crosby is the only reason why this defense gets any stops sometimes. Chandler Jones is just not getting any pass rush.
Here's Trubisky. Open man, that's the tight end.
I think I got to start rushing Rashawn Gary a lot more.
And Pat Freiermuth picks up a 1st down with a nice catch there. He was the 2nd tight end taken after Kyle Pitts in the draft. Went in the 2nd round out of Penn State. And
what is up with this? These goddamn slant routes, bro.
He's showing signs of being that guy already.
Now it's Trubisky.
That shit out of my face.
It's knocked away and incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here comes Miller. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
On 3rd and goal, Trubisky.
Crosby again. Or no, Chandler Jones gets in there for a sack. Right after I was saying, what is he doing?
Rochester, New York, in for the sack. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
Come on.
Boswell's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3.
No! No!
So they will set up shop. Excellent field position.
We fumble on the kick return. And they're set up with great position. Our defense is right on the field immediately. No healing the process here.
And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front?
I think this is going to be a toss. Nope, shallow cross.
Trubisky's throw.
He's out of bounds.
And he'll be out of bounds taking
3rd
it
and
just
3.
shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Here's Trubisky to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Yeah. Trubisky really leading these Steelers now.
When we come back, we'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
No, he stopped. He stopped. That ain't nothing.
2-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out 1st downs and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here.
Yes, he stopped again.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I think that
backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy.
I think that was Vernon Butler Jr.
Countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Throwing here, Trubisky. He's
No.
for a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool.
Okay.
2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have
We are
taken
not
the
in good
lead.
shape right now, guys.
Now Trubisky, they're going to throw for it. Rolling to his left.
And he rocks in for a 2-point conversion.
So you see the caller doing it himself there in the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Buying time to his left. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Carr now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Carr. Flush to his right. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
Thank you, Alex Leatherwood. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
On 3rd down, Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And it's complete to Adams. They'll head out of bounds.
Ryan Ramchek's hurt now, bruh. I can't keep doing this.
Got a Raider here, slow to get up. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. While the Trainers take a look, they'll step aside. Forced out to his left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turn.
Oh my gosh.
His guys will get the football back.
Derek Carr.
I know one thing, the team that had the ball,
Derek Carr.
they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. Looking right sideline, but it's in.
Oh, broken finger. Are you kidding me?
Despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
Come on.
But Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Trubisky. They'll roll him out right. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. So he got 9 yards that time, but he needed 10, and it brings up 4th and 1. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 18. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Down 7, 2-minute drill. Can I trust Derek Carr?
So it's Raider football as we
really
get you reset. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
Dang.
Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Throwing his Carr. Gets this to Waller. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Now Alex Leatherwood's hurt.
After the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Here's Carr. And this will be caught by Edwards. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he'll go out of bounds after taking
really
it a little further down inside the 40.
The sidelines here.
They got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
Carr.
Oh, I overthrew him. Oh.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock.
That hurts, bro. That hurts.
Its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Carr to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And picks, and that might be the game. That might be the game.
The Steelers have just about sewn up this football game. They've got good field position.
Coming to Pittsburgh and lay a goose egg, basically.
At their 38. They'll run with Snell to begin the drive. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They're going to run again with Snell. Ooh, the juke. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
There we go.
As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Trying to run for it with Snell. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. The Steelers send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far.
I got 24 seconds to score a touchdown.
For a touchback.
What do I do?
So Carr and the Raiders now down 14-7, 24 seconds to go. They've got to go the full 80 yards, and they've got to do it quick as they come up on 1st down. Carr's throw taken in by Adams. And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that.
Damn!
Steeler pressure too much.
That's it.
Miles Jack with a sack. Well, we saw a close.